Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about my experience at university. I know a lot of people are obviously going to be getting ready to be going to college or university and taking that next step in their lives later on this year in just a few months' time. And since I pretty much have finished university now, I've got about a week left at this point, I thought it would be a really great time to just share my experience with you guys. I was actually at university for 4 years altogether. I started in September of 2014 and I'm due to graduate in July 2018, and I have not lived on the university campus grounds. I've still always lived at home whilst I have been studying at the university. A lot of people, they're really excited to have like the campus lifestyle. The campus lifestyle just is not for me. Obviously for some people that's just something that they have to do in order to attend the university that they want to attend. Whilst I've been at the university, I've seen people come over from the other side of the world. Another thing that I have to mention is for the first year at university, I was studying television and film production at my university, and then I realised that that course just was not for me anymore. So I transferred course after I realised that that course just was not for me anymore, and I studied English Studies with Creative Writing from September 2015 to 2018. The English Studies with Creative Writing course was definitely a lot better for me. It was a lot more suited to me. Ever since I was a little girl, I'd been, writing stories. I was always really interested in English language, English literature, things like that. So this course was definitely more down my alley, and I enjoyed it a lot more than I enjoyed the TV and film course. So the one major issue that I unfortunately had whilst at university was my health. And I'm bringing this up because I actually have a major issue with how the university dealt with my health issues whilst I was studying there. Because of my health condition, I was unable to attend university all the time. In fact, my attendance really took a hit, especially in the last couple of years. That's because my health has been definitely not the greatest in recent years. The university, I feel, did not give me the support that I needed. I actually was referred to the university counselling team, and they got rid of me because I couldn't attend the sessions. The problem that I had with that is nowadays you can do counselling over the phone, you can do counselling via video chat, you can do it so many different ways with the use of modern technology. And I really feel like they should have offered me an alternative, like maybe this is going to be better for you, but they didn't even offer me an alternative. It was just like, go away, essentially, and that just put a really bad taste in my mouth. I was always really open to the tutors who were teaching me about my problems with my health, and some of the responses that I would get from the tutors was just so unprofessional. I almost felt like they thought I was lying to them about my condition. And the thing is, you guys, I have a doctor's note. This is not some fake illness that I have, and I definitely got the feeling that they didn't really care about any issues that I had. In terms of the English Studies with Creative Writing course, I thought that it was a really good, pretty well organised course. The communication was pretty good between like students and staff. Just of like if there was a room change, or if the seminar wasn't on, or if a lecture was going to be late starting or something like that. Usually, the tutors would be really good at communicating with the students and letting them know if anything was changing or what was going on. I also really enjoyed the creative writing modules that I did. They were all really fantastic, because what was great about the creative writing modules was I just had this opportunity to just be free in what I wanted to write, especially in the third and final year. I hate being restricted, and definitely the third year was the best year, just in terms of being free to write about what you wanted and to do essays about what you wanted. Obviously you would have like guidelines, but other than those brief guidelines, you were very much free to do whatever you pleased. And that's another thing that I really liked about the university. You leave secondary school, you can go to college if you want to, and then you can go to university if you want to. The thing is, with school, your hand is pretty much being held all the time. And then college is like that slight next step, and it's this kind of awkward middle ground between university and school. And then at university, you're just free. University doesn't feel like school at all. So if you're somebody who hated school, I would definitely say you might like university because you're not as restricted. I'm going to mention something else that happened that I didn't like how the university dealt with it. So there was a little bit of bullying going on, particularly when I was doing my first year in television and film. There was a lot of rumours being spread about me, and that led to a lot of people kind of just not being very nice to me. And I really hated how the university dealt with that because they could see, the tutors were well aware that that bullying was happening, but that they were doing very little to stop it from happening. Although the university put on this big front of bullying isn't allowed and we won't tolerate it, with me, they really did tolerate it. It was as if it was okay for me to be treated that way. Again, that left a really sour taste in my mouth and a bad taste in my mouth. But in general, you know, university life is something that is not for everybody, and I will definitely say that. Honestly, if I could turn back the clock, I either wouldn't have gone to university at all, or I would have finished college and left it a year. But the thing is, with uni, it's stressful, especially in your third and final year. They really do. Like, I think I've wrote about 20,000 words in the last few months. It's been so crazy, but you are working towards a degree, and if that is something that you really want, you will work your ass off. And a lot of people tend to forget that they're at university. Obviously, you know, people are living on campus, there's clubs, there's pubs on campus, and these places are always having deals on their drinks, and a lot of students get so consumed by the whole party atmosphere and the drinking side of the student lifestyle that they forget that they're there at the university to study. Overall, my university experience was definitely not the greatest experience, but I feel like the university just is not for me. I'd have loved to have gone to a different university. There was a few that I was debating, but who knows, because now I'm just really happy that university is pretty much over with. I feel like a weight has almost been lifted off my shoulders. Especially at university, I think a lot of the tutors still have this very kind of snobby type way about themselves, and that's, I think, just always been a university thing. Universities here in the UK do tend to have that kind of atmosphere, and I could definitely feel the atmosphere amongst my tutors. Obviously, just do your research into universities. Doing your research is just a massive, massive part of the university application process, and I really wish that I'd done a little bit more research than what I did. I only really went with the university that I ended up going to because it was the closest to my hometown, and I really didn't want to live on campus, so I felt like I was very restricted to the universities that I could go to. But overall, I'm really happy with the actual modules and the course, and I think that some of the tutors there are really, really great teachers. Some of them are fantastic, but unfortunately, you know, you do get those bad ones. It's been a really long 4 years for me, and I'm just really happy to finally close the book, close the chapter, and start a new section and a new part of my life. Another final thing that I will mention, actually, at my university, everything was catered towards the people who lived on campus. There wasn't much thought, or I felt like there wasn't much thought for those of us who lived still at home and had to travel into the university every day and things like that. I would definitely have liked my university to think more about people who have to travel in and have to think about buses or traffic and things like that. Thank you for making it to the end of the video anyways. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. What was your university experience like? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Of course, subscribe if you are new to the channel and you want to see more videos. And of course, I hope to see you guys in my next video.